Most people were horrified, of course, by last week's assassination attempt on Republican members of Congress, which wounded 5 people and nearly killed House Majority Whip Steve Scalise. But most people apparently does not include some people, including New Jersey Democratic strategist Jim Devine. After the shooting, Devine tweeted this, quote, "We are in a war with selfish, foolish, and narcissistic rich people. Why is it a shock when things turn violent? Hashtag hunt Republican congressman." After many people objected, Devine did not back down. He followed up by tweeting this, "I'm sorry if my hunt Republican congressman hashtag hurt the feelings of any GOP snowflakes, but you have not engaged in civil discourse," end quote. We invited Jim Devine to come on the show, and remarkably, he agreed. He's brave, at least. Jim Devine joins us tonight. In the hours after 5 people were shot, including the House Majority Whip, you sent out a tweet that said, "Hunt Republicans." I mean, it was clearly a reference to the assassination attempt against Congressman Scalise. It's hard to imagine how you could justify writing something like that.
In the immediate aftermath of the shooting at the Sandy Hook school, we've heard people say this is not the time to talk about gun violence. We've heard lots of things follow this. You know, this is a.
No, but that's not what you were saying. You were encouraging gun violence. Wait, hold on.
Absolutely
no,
not.
You were encouraging gun violence.
Absolutely not. I
You
never
mean? You
encouraged
wrote
gun
hunt
violence, and I
Republicans.
stated on my
But what
tweet
did you mean by that?
I don't
Put down
condone
that
or
paper. I'm
advocate
talking
those.
about you, not some other paper. I mean, do you think that someone who tweets a line such as hunt Republicans or hunt Democrats ought to be allowed to have a gun as a gun control advocate? That's my question to you. It's really simple. What's the answer?
Absolutely. I don't think that would in and of itself define them as a person who either broke
someone
the law
going
or
on to social media and advocating violence in the wake of a shooting. That's not a red flag or anything.
It does not. But my point is that when you put up obstacles to people voting, when you secretly plot in the Senate to repeal health care that's keeping 50,000 Americans alive, and you're otherwise erecting barriers to the democratic process where we have elections where the people that get the most votes don't win,
that you should be shot?
What happens is, no, but that is tyrannical government. That's the point.
It's understandable when you're shot?
It's the natural culmination.
Stop with the talking points. Just get to what you're saying. I want to know what you're saying. Are you saying it's understandable when someone might shoot you if you do that?
It's the natural culmination of the argument that was made by Judge Napolitano and Senator Paul Rand. If Senator Paul Rand would like to sit down and have Rand Paul.
You know what? You're an unbalanced person, and I have to say it's distressing that more Democrats haven't disavowed you.
Well,
I hope
you know
they
what?
will.
I'm a perfectly balanced person.
You don't seem it.